Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Taskade tasks from Google Sheets. Suppose you have prepared a Google Sheets along with the details of the upcoming task of your business, and now you want that whenever you will add a new row in that same spreadsheet, automatically a new task should be created in Taskade, which is an amazing AI-based project and task management software. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to integrate both these applications, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software Pabbly Connect. So here what we are going to do, we have Google Sheets in our trigger and Taskade in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically create tasks in Taskade from Google Sheets. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet which I have prepared along with the details of the task which I want to perform in upcoming days. And now I want that as soon as I will add a new row in this particular spreadsheet, automatically a new task should be created in my Taskade account. So Taskade is an amazing AI-based project and task management software with the help of which you can very easily manage all your projects and tasks for business. Okay, so now we are going to create this automation step by setting up a simple integration between Google Sheets and Taskade, and that we are going to do with the help of an amazing automation and integration software Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. Once we will reach on this homepage, we can find two options over here: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account. And when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. And this is the all apps section of Pabbly where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and also we can create folders over here in order to save our workflows. So as you can find, I have two folders here. In this test integrations folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. In the same manner, by creating folders, you can save your workflows here on the dashboard accordingly. Okay, now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option given on right corner with blue color. Let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us. So it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Create Taskade task from Google Sheets. After giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save our workflow. So from the drop down, I'm going to select test integrations folder. Now we'll click on create. So as we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us, trigger and action. Now what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts or the two main principles on which the entire automation runs. The trigger here says when this happens and the action says do this. So the action is the response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's understand the concept of trigger and action once again with the example of this workflow. Let's say here we are going to take Google Sheets in our trigger and Taskade in our action, and we want that as soon as a new row will be added in our Google Sheets, automatically the response of that row should be captured here in Pabbly Connect and the workflow should get triggered, and automatically by using that same response, a new task should be created in Taskade. Here we can find that our action is the response towards our trigger. Okay, now after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating this workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application over here, and that is Google Sheets. So let's select Google Sheets over here. Now we will select the trigger event. Now what is trigger event? Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to start. So we will select new or updated spreadsheet row as our trigger event, as we want that as soon as a row will be added in our Google Sheets, the response of that row should be captured here and the workflow should get start. Now, as we have done that, we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. So basically, we have to follow these instructions step by step in order to connect our spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect. And that we are going to do with the help of this webhook URL. So basically, this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for sending the data from Google Sheets towards Pabbly Connect. So first of all, let us copy this webhook URL. And then I'm going to tell you exactly what we are supposed to do. So I'm going to take you towards my Google Sheets. So let's suppose I'm having a YouTube channel on which I upload videos on daily basis, and let's suppose I have prepared a Google Sheets which contains the details of all the tasks which I want to perform on daily basis. So let's suppose this is a task optimization of all new videos which is to be performed on 6/12/2023, and now I want to connect this same Google Sheet with my Taskade account so that whenever I will add a new task over here in the form of a new row, automatically similarly, a new task should also be created in Taskade, okay? So that it will enable me to manage all my tasks and the tasks which I want to give to my team members very easily, okay? So here we are going to connect the same spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect, and for that, first of all, we have to go towards extensions, and then we have to go towards add-ons. When we will click on get add-ons, it is going to take us towards Google Workspace Marketplace. Now here we have to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. When we will do that, basically we have to install Pabbly Connect Webhooks in our Google Sheet, okay? So as you can find, I have already installed it. So I'm just going to click on close. And if you are installing Pabbly Connect Webhooks for the first time, you also have to refresh your spreadsheet once after installing so that you could find it here in the extensions. As I can find Pabbly Connect Webhooks in my extensions, I am going to click on initial setup. So basically, in order to connect our spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect, we have to do an initial setup in which we have to enter two details, webhook URL and trigger column. Now, first of all, we will paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect in this field, and the next is trigger column. So what is trigger column? So basically, the concept of trigger column says that whenever the data will be entered up till this column, the workflow should get start. So as you can find, I have three columns over here in my background, A, B and C, and I have entered the data last in column C. So I want to keep my trigger column as column C, as I want that whenever I will enter the data up till column C, the workflow should get start in Pabbly Connect, okay? Now here I'm simply going to enter capital C as my trigger column. And now after doing this, we will simply click on send test to send the test data towards Pabbly Connect. And now as our test data is sent successfully, so we will submit it. Let's close this, and now we will go back towards Pabbly Connect, and here we can find that yes, we have received the response, and in response we have received all the details which we have entered in our spreadsheet. Trigger column, task, start date, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, etc. and the end date of the task. Okay, so because we have received this response, that means we have successfully integrated our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. And now after this, we have to do one more thing. We will go back towards our Google Sheets and we will again go towards extensions, and we can find the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks over here. And so this time we have to click on send on event. Now, as we have clicked on send on event, we have made sure that whenever we will add a new row in this particular spreadsheet up till our trigger column, the response will be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect. So we have clicked on send on events, and now we will go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will move towards our action step. So what is our motive? Our motive is to create task in Taskade with the help of the response which we have received from Google Sheets. So we will select our action application as Taskade over here. And in our action event, we will select create task. Let's click on connect. And now from the given options, I'm going to select add new connection to build a new connection with my Taskade account. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Let's click on connect with Taskade. And here now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Taskade account as it is 100% safe. So let's click on allow. And with this, our authorization has become successful very easily. So since I was already logged into my Taskade account, the authorization has become successful very easily. You also have to keep in mind always to keep logging to your accounts before making up the connection with Pabbly Connect. Now, after building the connection successfully, let's move further. And here we have to enter the details in these fields in order to create a new task in our Taskade account. Okay, so first of all, it is asking us the workspace ID. So here I will select workspace over here. Now here I have selected workspace because I have two workspace over here with a name as workspace and Pabbly testing. So I want to create new task in this workspace. Okay, we will move further, and the next it is asking us for the folder ID. In which folder you want to create new task. Again, we will move towards Taskade, and here I only have one folder with the name as Pabbly Connect. So I am going to select the same over here. Okay, the next is project ID, in which project you want to create your new task. So again, we will go towards Taskade, and I have two projects over here, integration and Notion task. So I want to create new task in this integration project. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to select the same over here as integration. Done. The next thing which it is asking us is the content. So here we have to enter the name of the task. Okay, so we have received all the details related to the task from our earlier response, that is from Google Sheets response. So we are going to use the same details over here in order to map the data. So what is mapping? Mapping is inserting the data from our previous step. We just have to select our previous step like this, and here we will find all the details. So whatever data we want, we can simply select that and it will be mapped automatically. Here I want to map the task name, So I have done that. Now because I have mapped this name of the task, automatically whenever a new task will be added in our Google Sheets in the form of a new row, and the response of that will be captured here in Pabbly Connect, this task is going to be replaced with that new task. But in case if we will enter it manually, then it will become static and it is not going to change with each and every response. Then the workflow will get stuck and we will not be able to automate our process. Therefore, in order to automate the entire process, we use mapping. Okay. Now we will move further, and here the next it is asking us for the start date. We have also received the dates from our earlier response. So here we will simply map the start date, and now we will map the end date also. Okay. Now here, after mapping all the necessary details, we will simply click on Save and Send Test Request. And here we have received the response. And in response, we have received the ID of the task which we have recently created. This means that our task is created in Taskade. So let's go and check. And yes, we can find that here a new task is created with the name as optimization of all new videos. This means that our workflow is perfectly successful. So what we are going to do, we will check this workflow once again with the help of a live example. Here I'm going to enter a new row in my Google Sheets along with all the details related to the task. And we will see that as soon as we will add a new row over here, automatically without any efforts, within seconds, a new task will also be created over here in this integrations folder. Okay, so let's check the workflow. Here I'm going to enter the details. Let's say urgent team meeting. Here I'm going to enter a random date. Okay, so as I have entered the details in this particular spreadsheet, now we are going to check whether this task is created in our integration folder in Taskade or not. And yes, we can find that automatically without any efforts, within seconds, as soon as we have added a new row in our Google Sheets, automatically a new task is created over here with the same name, urgent team meeting. So this means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. So we will go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done here in this workflow. So we have taken two simple steps here, trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken Google Sheets, and in action, we have taken Taskade, and we have connected both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new row will be added in our Google Sheets along with the details of tasks which we want to perform, automatically without any efforts, by using that same response, a new task will be created in our Taskade account in a particular folder. So in the same manner, you can very easily create this automation by following the same steps, and this is going to enable you to automatically create tasks in your Taskade account from Google Sheets without any efforts. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.